Hey guys, Donna with Cypress Designs. Come on in and say hi. You are on my segment of Craft Around the Clock, and we are making a Christmas Jack in the Box. So I'm just waiting to get streamed in, and then we'll get started. So hopefully everybody's doing really well. This was the Halloween Jack in the Box I did. It was cute. This one I love. This one I'm going to keep. This is my keeper. So I'm going to put this in my collection of vintage that I did. So, but yeah, so this is my segment of Crafter on the Clock, and there will be another crafter after me. And if you have not followed Crafter on the Clock, go ahead and give them a like and a share and check them out. There's crafters from East Coast to West Coast. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Mary. So we're going to do a Christmas Jack in a Box. Now, this was my Halloween in a box. So we're going to do similar to this, but we're going to do Christmas. So I was tossing and turning on ideas on the outfit. How are you doing, Jamie? So we're not doing the Halloween. We're going to do a Christmas one. But isn't he adorable? So I'm going to stick with the same eyes. I really like the eyes on here. Hi, Tracy. How are you? So, hey, Cheryl. So let's go on to our Christmas in the box, okay? Hey, Lori. How are you? Okay. Let's get these out of the way. You know, I use my molds for these. Hey, Debbie. And these are black glue sticks. And it makes it great because you can pour them into a mold. And then you just put rub and buff on them. Hey, Bonnie. Hey, Cindy. So let's get started on this because last time I couldn't finish the whole thing. So we're going to take just rub and buff on here. What I really, this is getting old. My stuff's getting old. Maybe very old. And then we're just going to highlight these. This is going to be a vintage Christmas. This is what I'm saying is then you don't have to paint. If you have the different glues, hey Kim, hey Cheryl, hey Dina, hey Bonnie, then you don't have to paint this, and then it doesn't take so long. So now instead of you having to paint this, dry it, it's already done. Look. So now you have vintage already, guys. So let me keep going. I'm gonna get these done so I can get this off the side so they dry. It's time to get new rub and buff. And this is easy. Just go over the highlighted areas, the high areas. And that's all you have to do. And then just get inside the best you can. I don't worry about perfection, but aren't these pretty? Hi, Irma. Hey, Robin. Hey, Christy. Hey, Sherry. How are you? Is it Sherry, Garrett, or Chari? How you doing, Irma? I always like to make sure because sometimes... Now, did I say ephemera? Is that exactly what that stuff is called that I was working on with the different pictures and stuff? It's called ephemera, right? You should see me battling that word all night last night. I'm trying to say, I got to say it right. I got to say it right. Because we're going to be working on some of that today. It was like I had a speech impediment by myself. Hey, Brenda, how are you? These, I think I got them from maybe Michael's or Hobby Lobby. It's time to, I think, trash this. I think it was one of those. I'll find out. I'll have to go look. But these work really nice, and I try not to get too much of this on you because I don't really think this is very healthy for you to have too much skin contact. That's just me, though. And just try to get the whole entire thing. I always try to wash my hands after I'm done. Just all the highlighted areas, the big ones. Just go on the top. This is the fastest way you're going to do it. I just want to make sure I don't have really a lot of black showing. I think this makes it really classy. I'm glad you're doing good, Irma. Cherry? Is that it, Cherry? Got it. It's good to ask because I don't like to mess up people. I bad enough I forget people's names, but I don't want to screw their names up. Okay, so we're done with this. This is rub and buff, guys. I go through a lot of rub and buff. And this is at Hobby Lobby, but I think you can buy it at Michael's. So these need to sit off to the side right now. Let me just wipe my hands. Okay. I almost forgot. I didn't even realize that I had a live today. I signed up for extras and totally forgot. I'm gonna move this out of the way. We don't need this right now. So now we're gonna take this fabric. It's from Lovett's Gardens, guys. Hey, Sheila. Christy, how are you? Hey, Brenda. So it's got all the ephemera on there. I said it right, ephemera? Okay, so I usually cut sections, but I think I'm just gonna go full bore on this and just, we're just gonna glue it instead. I don't really want any stuff coming through, so I think we're just gonna do the edges. I think that will be fine. Because there's not a whole lot you have to do, just but stretch the material out. And if you can do it all in one fabric, it'll save you the headache of trying to line everything up. Hang on. Isn't it? Her stuff is awesome. I told her I gotta stop spending money. I said, I can't be spending that kind of money. She laughs at me all the time. What is this thing's defect in life? Oh Lord, have mercy. Okay, I gotta push this through. It's got a defective stick. This is not what you would normally do, but I gotta get that stick through. Okay. And stretch your fabric because you want it to be stretched. Okay. And keep going. This is the easiest way. The last time. Hey, Eden. Hey, Lynn. How are you? Hey, Shyla and Lisa. Tell you what. Good thing I looked at my emails last night. I was thinking today is my free day. I'm not going to do anything, and I couldn't believe I signed up. And then I'm like, oh, no, I signed up. I've got to hurry up and figure something out. And then I got to buy, so I don't have to search for these. Now, these boxes were from Hobby Lobby, and it actually works out to be the perfect box for a Jack-in-a-Box. And it's the ones that are nesting boxes. They come 3 in the box. You have the big, you have a little, and then you have a third box. I'm gonna go ahead and put this one just a little over the top. No, I don't worry too much about this. This is gonna have it. Okay, so that's the beginning of our Jack-in-a-Box. Okay, so we've got those sides done. Now, remember we have a top. So this part is gonna be here. Okay, that's gonna be the lid. But you only need a small piece. Hey Cindy, you only need a small piece. But you need the sticks because you need support to put the sticks inside. Now where's my bad side? This is my back. Okay, so let's go ahead and put these on. And then we're gonna add our, can I get them all the way down there? No, that'll be fine. Okay, now let's do this. Now remember, you're gonna have an inside, you're gonna have an outside. So I'm gonna try, now that I know more what I'm doing, I don't have to work so hard. I need my stuff. Because the last time, it was the first time I ever made one, so I wanna make sure it looks good. I mean, the other one turned out really pretty. So let's do the back. The back will have the same material. Oh, that's right, I was gonna do this. Is it this one or is it this one? It's this one, I think. Now, because it's the ephemera, which I believe that's the word, it's like having a speech impediment trying to figure out how you say it. And I love this fabric. Oh, I have to buy, I'm ready for some Christmas fabric. Because before you know it, Halloween will be over with and we won't need it. Hey, Tamara, how are you? So now let's go ahead and cut some of this excess off. I don't throw a lot of this extra paper fabric away. Sometimes you need it for a small little project. It comes in handy. So I'm just cutting this extra. Mind you, everything will have a border on it from with tinsel. So just leave the little excess up on the top. So now we have our back and our front. Now we have to get inside. Well, I went out on Etsy again, guys. I'm gonna have to have a session with an AAA on Etsy Anonymous or something. So I found all these ephemeras. I think that's how you say it. So I cut them up. So these are going to go inside. It's going to be a very traditional, non-funny, non-comical. It's going to be very, how do you call it? It'll just be very traditional, I guess. So we're going to take each and every one of these and we're going to stick them inside. Whatever you want to call them, Donna. Whatever you want to call them. We're going to just take, and I'm not going to worry about everything being perfect. I was excited to do the Christmas one. So now these go inside. So this is where I have to. Now I don't worry about 100% perfection because it's really hard to get that stuff in there. And you're not gonna really notice it. I'm just trying to finish it out so it looks good. You know, in case you ever decide to take the little dude off and do something different with them. Okay, so let's keep going. This is where it takes time to do all these little things. But the nice thing is I know what I'm doing now, where before I didn't know what I was doing and I was hesitating so much. And then just keep flipping your box. And I kind of got to tip it up a little bit. This is great for somebody who has small hands. I don't have small hands. Okay, so now we have 2. So we're getting all the sides done. Now let's go to 3. So they're really pretty. And I'll attach all this so you guys can see it all. But I was just trying to figure out something. I mean, I like it whimsical, but I just don't think I have the right material to get myself into whimsical. So do the best you can to line it up. Like I said, nobody's gonna see it. It's just a finishing. It's just to finish it out. It just makes it a little prettier, okay? One more of these to go. So anybody got anything special going on today? We got my granddaughter's got it's a community thing where all the little football and all the kids, the small kids get to come and be on the, beyond the, what do you call it? The football field. Hey, Christy. And they get to just interact with everybody and, you know, run the field and I guess feel important or whatever. So I'm excited about that. Okay. So now the inside's done. We just have the lid. I saved this one for the front of the lid, or the inside of the lid. I thought this one was really pretty. Let me wipe this down. That's one thing that's kind of nice about our community. They have a lot of things for the kids, which is good. I can't believe we're already at the middle of the month. My Lord, where'd that time go by? And then this will go here. And then I can make all my trimmings. And like I said, a lot of this stuff's gonna look different because I gotta put tinsel around. So then now that'll be the inside. Hey Nana, how are you? Thank you, Mary, how are you? So now I need to get in here and add a little bit more to that. Just so I have plenty coverage. And then this will have, like I said, a border of tinsel. If you've seen my ghost, you'll see what it looks like. I'm just gonna trim all this. And so much stuff I've got to do today. I swear, there's ever a day where you can just do nothing? That would be nice. Now, this is all going to be edged in tinsel. Okay, so it's just going to look like an old Jack-in-a-Box. Hey Cheryl, how are you? Okay, so let's go ahead and let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and get my pictures on here. I'm gonna try to get as much of the Jack in the Box thing done. So now we have our front and our back. So again, we're using these. Hey Esmeralda, got your fabric on here, girl. So now we're gonna take these little pictures I found. I hate to see how much money I've spent on Etsy. These cute little old-fashioned pictures. They're gonna go, again, behind this. And just glue them on. Don't have to take much to do this. Just wanna make sure they're in there. Aren't these just adorable? Now you can do what you wanna do on these. Hey Katrina, how are you? Then these will go into the center. And the part of the Jack in the Box. It'll be a very soft, I don't know what you want to call it, Jack in the Box. It's not going to be a scary or whatever. It's going to be a really cute one. Then we're going to go to the next. Just keep putting your pictures on, even though I missed the mark right there. You don't have to worry about perfection on these. Get the glue on here and I'll show you the next. And just keep going. Try to get them in the same spot in the center. You see where we're going. It's going to be a very soft, sweet little, hey Stacy, little box. Okay. Keep flipping them and keep going. And one day if you want, I can show you guys how to, but this black glue I bought from, what am I thinking? Amazon. Really is nice glue. And it really pours out really nicely. Okay. So now we have the front. The sides. So you kind of like got a storyboard going on here. Okay. And some of them I may have cut them a little short, but it's okay. And we'll do the next one. They're just really super, super cute and sweet. Okay, so we have the beginnings of our Jack in the Box. You got a lot going on. Thank you for the stars, Mary. I appreciate it. Hey, Ellen. Hey, Linda. Okay, so there we go. Now let's keep going because otherwise I'll lose my track of thought here. I'm going to go ahead and get the tinsel on right away. We have a lot to go, and then I can get the little guy going on here. So we're going to tinsel this baby up. Got to keep going. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. So we're going to take tinsel all the way around. And then you can just... Be nice if my hands could just handle small stuff, but it's just like they just can't function anymore. You see how cute that's going to look? I have to go buy some more tinsel. I gotta go get some orange tinsel too. They have orange, and I love the orange for Halloween. Oh, it's so pretty. And then let me just keep going. What time is it? 9:18. Okay, we gotta keep going. Okay. Finally getting pretty close on all this stuff. My thing is with these little glue sticks, they just eat glue really quick. It's getting everything to flip over to. Okay, so you can see how cute it's gonna be. It's gonna be really pretty. Okay, so let's just Keep going. There's just so much in here. Like I said, I was surprised I was able to finally get it all finished before. It takes up a lot of this. Now you'll probably do the tinsel inside and outside if you have to, because sometimes these things are just so big. So I'm probably going to do a little bit on the back side too. And if I'm missing comments, guys, I will get back to you on the comments, okay? You got to keep going on these. Thank you, guys. Hey, Anna, how are you? Hi, Laura, how are you? Keep going on this stuff, and then we'll start working on our dude. Our dude. Just got to keep going. Want to make it look really rich and vintage. It's getting everything to turn the way it's supposed to turn. There. We're going to do one across. You will go through quite a bit of this. But like I said, stuff lasts quite a while. Okay, so you can kind of see where it's going to be a jack-in-the-box. Thank you, Linda, I appreciate it. Hey, Brenda, how are you? Okay, now we got to do on the bottom. Do on the bottom. Just trying to get it to flatten out. It's a lot of little things here and there, but they're really a lot of fun to make, especially if you've got somebody who's a collector of little jack-in-the-boxes. Even though it's not a true, you can't really, doesn't play music. It's just going to be a box, basically. But it's fun. Isn't that going to be cute? Ephemera box, right? I start feeling like I have a speech impediment. Okay. Okay, so we got this. Oh, I missed the spot. This is supposed to go up a little bit more. Man, I didn't pay attention too well. Let's pull all that up there. We don't want any of that to show. There. I can fix that later. Okay, so now we have this. Now, before I get going on the guide, let me get this little knobby thing, because that kind of got in the way last time. So you're going to take a piece of wire. It's got to be a sturdy wire. Hey, Pam. Hey, Lori. So you're going to take a piece of wire. You don't want it too thick of a gauge. And then you're going to bend it out. Now I got to remember how I did that. How did I do that? I have to always look back at my old one. Okay. This is my top, so we're gonna do these two are gonna be glued together. So you're gonna take a little spool and a little bead, okay? Glue this together. Then you're gonna stick your wire in there, hang on. Get it in there. And this is kind of like your stopper right here. This little part is your stopper. Okay, turn it in a little bit more. Okay, so this is going to be your stopper. Okay, then you're going to take a little one. Oh no, okay, I did a little differently here. Well, I may have to paint. We're going to go ahead and do this here. Another one. These are just to kind of give it that so it can't move. Then I need to paint one and I thought I had enough and I did not paint it. I'm hoping not to paint because, you know, I'm such a mess when I paint. I'm gonna do one more, so I got time, We're just gonna paint it black. I was trying to have all this painting done, so, because you know me, I'm very messy with paint. I guess I could have wore gloves. I finally bought some gloves. Okay. Just get it nice and black inside. This won't take long. Get that out of the way too. I'm gonna dry this. There's just a few pieces to this little organ kind of thing. It doesn't have to be perfect, and this will, I'm sticking with the gold theme on this one. Silver is great for Halloween, but you gotta have gold for Christmas. You could do silver too, but it's kind of nice to have both. I've gotta fix that one at the top. Okay, so now we're gonna take this, hang on, sorry, it's very messy, especially with the black, and you don't want it on your fabric. So now we're gonna figure out where this is gonna go, and then I did a bend. I'll have to clean this up. Okay, we gotta rub and buff this thing first. Push it off to the side. Yeah, I gotta get some new stuff. This stuff is so bad. So just run it along the tops, just to give it a look of Christmas and gold. So now your organ, your little, what do you call it? The winder thing. My technology terms are awesome, guys. So do the rest of them. Get it all done. One too. Just get the gold going. It just makes it look better. Okay, so let's stick this baby in here. You're gonna find a spot. You're gonna put a hole. Now this one has to be out here because it's gonna be a stopper. So this is where I had to poke a hole. Let's see, make sure the grinder is here and here. Go through there. So I'm going to assume it's about right here. No, that didn't work. I was hoping that would work, and that should work. Come on, little dog. Now I need something sharper this time. Let's see if I can just put a cut in there. There we go. Just put a cut in there. It's not going to matter. And then you're going to stick your organ handle. And then this is gonna get glued down. Yes, you lose some of the picture, but it's okay. This goes up in here. So let me get this like this. I gotta remember what I'm doing, guys. It's been a while. Okay, you just gotta set it so it looks like an organ grind. I gotta glue this again. There's a lot of little pieces to it. Just let me get this here and you'll see what I'm talking about. Let me hold that and bring this piece down. There. It's a lot of back and forth, back and forth. So you're gonna see where that goes. Then you're gonna need to hold this a little bit because now we gotta fight this one back here. So this doesn't move, and then we're gonna take this. This works as our stopper. And if I'm not catching your comments, guys, I'll catch you when I'm done here. It's basically gonna go here as my support, okay? So you're gonna have a support there, support here, because you gotta have it look like a little crank. Okay, just bend it down, do your thing. This is just how I do it. And then I'm gonna try to get my hand in there and bend this thing. Okay, so now we have our box. Now, normally you would be able to do this if it was real, but it's not. Hey, Lynn, how are you? Okay, let's get cranking. Okay, let me get all this off of me. Now, let's get the dude done. Stressing myself out here, guys. Okay, so thanks to Kathy, my friend Kathy. I don't know if she likes me to say her last name, so I won't. She gave me a bunch of springs. So we're going to take a little box, these little peat moss box for the body. And I put little arms, and now these arms are, go to Dollar Tree. These are perfect for arms. What I did is I popped the ends off and used the wire inside. So we have the wires like this. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you. Hey, Galen. Hey, Darla. Okay, so we're going to sit this on here. We have to glue this a little bit. I mean, I'm not going to worry too much, but I just want a little more support in there. This is where the bigger glue would be better. Okay, let that dry a little bit. This has just got to sit. This is so I have support for him. Now, he doesn't have to be perfect, or she don't have to be perfect. Okay, so we have to figure out, guys, I need your help. You see how we have a lot going on. We have ephemera here, we have colors galore. Do you think it would be easier to have him solid red or a solid tobacco cloth outfit? What do you guys think? I need help. Hey, Shannon. This is where I'm fighting the lots of colors and stuff. What do you guys think? Should I go with this, which would go, this would go well as his outfit, or should I do a solid with his outfit? Hi, Glenda. What do you guys think? The Christmas color or the white? I just need to, because you see on here, he can have color because he's got a lot of stuff going on anyway. Thank you for sprinkling. So see, there's a lot of color here. So what do you guys think? Should I just do the, let me do this. Red? Okay, I'm gonna stick with the red. I better, because I only have so much time. Okay, so the next thing I had to figure out is his outfit, because that's where I came into issues the last time. So we need to put, it's gonna have his arms and everything, okay? So let me, this is where I still fight the battle of how I'm going to do this. I'm gonna go ahead and glue him on the top. Like I did the last time, I'm gonna glue this on the top. Because if you can support that part, then you're doing good. Oh. The center is right there. Okay, that looks pretty close, I think. I think. Okay. This is, you gotta play with it. It's kind of an awkward thing. Okay, yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, so now before I do anything, we have to put his rubber arms back on. Okay, we gotta put his rubber arms. We're using the rest of this as his, build up his arms, okay? Just shove these back in here. You're not gonna see any of that. The last time I fought that one, and that's what took so much time, is I fought it because I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Oh, don't go that way, go straight out. Okay, so that'll act as his outfit. Okay, do I have him organized? Let's see. Yeah, okay, that'll be good. Okay, so now we're gonna, so now his little outfit will be like this, okay? Now let's seal him. We're just gonna take and seal the edges. It's nothing special because you're not gonna see half of him anyway, but you need to seal his outfit up. Okay, so there he is. We're not done. We have to give him his little hand covers. So we're gonna take, I was gonna use some of the ephemera. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's take this and we're gonna split it in half. And this now will go, so we're gonna incorporate this again for the hand. but I need this to be covered. Let me pop a little of this off. This hand doesn't need to be this big. I don't need too much of it out. I need it to be back a little. Okay, so we want this over. So now we're gonna take and put this over the edge. Okay, we don't need all that. Let's do it this way. You're going to sorry guys, am I off the screen? It's just a lot to dig with. I am going to cut this in here a little bit. I want this cut a little bit. It'll just make it a little easier to make it look like a shirt. Okay, that's fine. It's kind of hard because it's moving constantly like a little child. It doesn't want to sit still, and you're fighting putting its clothes on like we did with all our kids. Can never get them to sit still when you're trying to put on diapers or whatever. Okay, so now we've got his arms. And then I'll be putting some, actually it doesn't matter with that. We can just tack that to the back. And I'll tack to the back. Now we're gonna add some more so you can kind of see. I'm trying to do his I'm gonna have to adjust this and fix it a little bit better. Let me see if I can tip this in a little. What time is it? Do the other arm, same way. And I'm sure somebody can figure a better way of doing this, but this is just Donna's way of doing it. Donna's way. You're really not going to notice him that much. That's the whole thing. So now you have his little arms. When I can get around to sewing, I'll make little patterns for these guys, okay? Now, I've got time. Okay, so the next thing, I'm gonna close these up here a little. We wanna see the blue. Okay. Okay, so now we have to take our black, this is for where the head is gonna go on. That's gonna go right here. First, I'm gonna do the collar. Okay, we gotta do his face. Okay, Donna, almost forgot the face. Okay. My stick, I need a stick. Where's his eyes? I'm really enjoying the eyeballs being like, what I did is I pressed in with my hands to create his eyes, kind of like the ghost. So we're just gonna go ahead and paint this real good. Mind you, this is gonna have Epsom salt or glitter, one of the two on here. I think it's gonna have diamond dust on here. There's just a lot of parts and pieces to this. Now, don't worry about too much about how much your coverage is. You're going to be putting either Epsom salt or I think we're going to put diamond dust on him. Yeah, we're going to put diamond dust on him. Just want to get a good coating in here of white. And we got to paint his eyes and stuff. Is it? We did 9:45 I'm done at. We may not finish it. Just trying to be really good about getting stuff accomplished ahead of time. Let me get his face together at least. And his hat. Okay. So you can kind of see what he's going to look like. There's just so many parts and pieces. It's almost as though you have to have a 2 series on here. Hey, Becca. Hey, Linda. Hey, Dwight. Guys, if I didn't say hi or whatever earlier, it's not that I'm ignoring you as you're trying to stuff. At least you got to see the box done, so you just got to crank on getting everything else done. I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit more paint on here. I just want his face to be more than anything, his face to be a little bit better. Just so that when I paint his eyeballs and stuff, he just looks so much nicer. I got his little carrot for his nose. Okay, I'm gonna turn it up, guys. So I can give it a try. Hi, Diane. How are you? If you're new, hey, Levon. If you guys are new, please let me know you're new to my page so I can welcome you guys. 5 minutes, guys. Next time I'm gonna make sure I do the hat ahead of time. So at least get it painted. I have this thing about not finishing a project. I gotta finish my project. That's 4 minutes, guys. Just make sure if you're not following Craft Around the Clock to follow. If you're following, if you see any crafters, follow them. Oh, yeah, the last time this is a big project. I know, that's why I don't talk much. I try to get my project done. I mean, I finish almost every one of my projects. This is a big one. It's a very big project. I have to talk less and just focus, otherwise I'll never get anything done. Hey, Linda. Now, honestly, on these foam balls, I prefer I really do prefer the softer balls versus these styrofoam ones. But when you put the diamond dust on it and everything, it'll be different. I'll try to get this done for you, at least to see the face. When I get the face done, I'll be doing good. That's in front of me, and so let's try to get this. I just love these eyes I've been creating. They just, I don't know, there's just something, a soulful eye. 3 minutes, got done. You got this. Hate when you get a piece of something on here. It's a lot of work, but it works. I think it turns out really cute. Then we got to put his nose. I'm gonna let that dry for a second. Find his nose. We take these simple carrots. I think I got these from Hobby Lobby. We just need to cut his nose. He doesn't need a very big one because he's not a very big guy, girl, whatever. Okay. So let me dry this real quickly. I need a new dryer. Hey, Lori, how are you? And guys, if you're not following some of these crafters, you should. 2 minutes. Come on, Donna. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Come on, we got this. I won't get to his hat today. Now we have to have a drop of white. do his black for his mouth. Come on, dude. Let's just get his. Oh, this is not dry enough. I will finish it up after this. Hey, Ellen. Hey, Allison. Hey, Debbie. So don't forget, I will have this done for you guys tonight to see. He's just not dry enough. I will be putting diamond dust all over him, but it's got to dry. And I'm sorry, but you can kind of get an idea. You get an idea on, so his face will be roughly like this. This is a big one I did. So his face will look roughly like this, just a little different. He'll have the hat and everything. So this is the Jack in a Box. This goes inside here. Oh, I gotta go, guys. Love you all. Talk to you soon. Bye. Yes.